Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Better good.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna burn the Pink Pony Club down.
I love it.
I don't mind the song.
Mm-hmm. It's
but I don't listen to it.
What do they call it? An earworm?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I woke up in the middle of the night singing that thing because you be singing just all the time, singing it. And I'm like...
I think I'm late to the party with it. I think it's
I've never even heard it till you started fucking jamming out all the time.
Out for a long time. But, like, it reminds me of, like, when I was little and we would clean the house.
Uh-huh.
And my mom would, like, blast Madonna.
Oh, yeah. Just gave her life.
It's got an 80s... Like, that whole album kind of has, like, an 80s...
Who even sings it?
Chapel Roan.
I am old.
Same. But when I heard that song, I was like, I like this girl. We'll have to shook her out.
I mean, it's definitely got, like, a catch to it. But, you know when a song gets stuck in your head for so long?
Yeah.
And... It's just you don't know the whole song, so it's not like you can just sing the whole song.
You sing like three lines of it.
Right now it's like one, and over again, and I am like, I'm gonna scream.
It's about stripping too, so it's not the best words, but.
Well, I only know the innocent words, I guess. Be dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I was like, I'm gonna find it and burn it down.
Oh, I got something in my eye.
You got it?
No.
Do you have a rip on your contact?
Oh, I think it's an eyelash. Well, hopefully I go to the Kerner and I can get it later. Welcome to the Adventures of Des and Court. I'm Court.
I'm Des.
We are in our full bestie budget buying outfits today.
Yes, we are.
I love it. We're going to have to post this one since the jean jacket didn't work.
Well, it was a flop.
It was kind of a flop, but...
It's a total flop.
I give it... When you see it on somebody and it looks cute, you're like,
yeah.
I think this will work.
Yeah, it looks so cute.
But I feel like when you purchase stuff online, that you're going to win some, going to lose some.
Mm-hmm.
That one was definitely not
a win.
Not a win.
Not a win. Yeah, well, now all I want to wear is comfy clothes.
Yeah, it's my jam.
Just be lazy.
It's the best.
So.
It's athletic. It's leisure. We are athletes.
Yeah. Be shuffling around in my new outfit.
We are athletes. You got a hot flash?
Not really. I tried to think about one, but I'm just the most unprepared person sometimes.
I don't really have one either.
Maybe we're just turning a new leaf. We're not grumpy people.
No, because I know we bitch about shit to each other all week long.
I mean...
Yours could definitely be the earworm.
Oh, yeah. Pink Pony Club is my hot flash this week. Because it comes out of nowhere. Courtney would be sitting at a desk. And it's quiet. And all of a sudden she starts singing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no. Bitch. Please don't do that to me.
I sent her a TikTok last night, too, to get her. And it was, what's his name from Napoleon Dynamite? Napoleon.
I've never watched that movie.
You haven't?
No.
Shut up. We need to watch that. My eye.
Do we need to pause?
No, it's okay. It's him dancing when he gets on stage and dances, and it says every time Pink Pony Club comes on. I got it.
Oh my God.
I got it. Did you see it?
Yeah.
That's the longest fuzz. It was in my eye. That hurt so bad.
I was like, get it. We need an eye flush station.
We do be having a lot of eye issues. So, I bought a new blow dryer.
You did?
Yeah.
Did it show up?
It showed up last night, and I used it this morning.
How was it?
It's the coolest thing. I love it. It's shaped just like, probably like a shark, but the ones that...
It's like a wand, right?
It's got like a... I don't know. Yeah, like a
yeah,
wand.
like a wand. There's no like bend in it.
No, and the top piece, the attachments lock into place. Mm-hmm. So I used the blow dryer for a little bit, and then it has like a wide barrel brush, a tighter barreled brush, a flat brush, the regular blow dryer, and 2 sized like curling wands that attach to it.
That's cool.
And it comes in this case, hard case that zips up.
Now you're going to have to be, your carry-on's going to be a goddamn blow dryer now.
Nah, I won't care. I don't take my blow dryers usually when I go places.
You don't? I always do.
Because usually hotels have one.
Yeah, they have like a Conair from 1987 that could possibly shoot flames at your head.
It takes 90 minutes to blow dry. Yeah. And I don't be blow drying my hair very often.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But that's cool. It was super cool. So I'm going to, we'll throw it out there for you ladies or your husbands in case you need a Christmas present. I was trying to hold off for Christmas to let somebody, but I couldn't have gone 2 more months without a blow dryer.
The real question is, have you ordered a pillow yet?
There.
Oh my God. She looked good, but her neck hurts.
My neck. I'm bad.
Yeah, don't even. I'll be starting to sing that in my head. Oh my God.
No, we're leaving to see Isaac this weekend, and Josh was making the bed because we have somebody that's going to stay the night. Mm-hmm. So he's putting new sheets on, and he goes, you really do need some new pillows. I'm like, fuck, I know. I'll get him on a 6-hour ride.
I'm going to be checking in on that drive. I'm going to be like, listen.
Get you.
Stop ignoring me and order your pillow.
Oh, damn pillow.
Because I know what you'll do. You will put your phone down and you'll be like, I'm going to check in, spend the ride with my husband, and I'm going to chat with him.
Well, there's a lot of parts where you don't have
service.
Yeah. So like the first hour and a half, I have it.
Yeah. So you need to get in the car and get down to business.
Give me a pillar.
Yeah.
I will.
Have you ever tried a purple pillow?
No, but the purple mattresses. But I want one that's squishy.
The purple pillows are squishy.
Okay.
So, like, you can change the firmness of them. Corey doesn't like it. I don't know. He says it doesn't support his head enough. But I got the large one.
Yeah. So
that you can sleep on your back. But it's also if you want to sleep on your side.
On the sides.
And you can fold this thing in half.
Oh.
But you'll have to feel it.
Okay.
They're expensive, but.
See, I'm such a cheap pillow girl. I know, that's probably my problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we'll
report next week if she actually buys the pillow. Because probably not. We're probably going to be talking about it again.
Well, now that you said that, I'm going to have to get one.
Yeah. You said challenge accepted. Call me out.
Shit. I'll get me a pillar.
So did you see Abercrombie Fitch was indicted for sex trafficking from 2008 to 2015?
I heard something about it, but I didn't go like too far into it.
I didn't dive deep on it.
Yeah.
But I always thought that place was sketchy for the record.
Well, there's a documentary on it where people talk about how...
It always starts with a documentary.
Yeah.
And then you busted.
I just love that all of it's finally coming out because I think there's a lot more that we don't even know about places that be doing shady shit or have for a long time.
Right.
That need to get the X great.
Well, I will tell you, as a chubby junior high girl, Abercrombie Fitch made me feel like I was the ugliest, fattest kid that ever stepped foot in the mall.
Yeah. I know, I was a chubby girl too.
Yeah.
But I think that the 90s were that way.
Oh, for sure.
Because it was such a, like,
it was so
thin
crazy. And it wasn't even thin. It was, like, what they call it? Heroin chic.
Yeah, fucking real. Like, there's no ounce of fat on a body. It's bones and skin. Use a bag of bones.
Like, you got recruited to work at Abercrombie Fitch. That's weird.
Yeah. I definitely love our time now. Like, yes, you want to be healthy. Yes, you don't want to be overweight. But a little meat on your bones, a little muscle is better than heroin chic these days.
Yeah.
But I don't ever want to judge anybody's body.
No.
Des and I are that way. You see it a lot where people are shaming people for being skinny fat. Like,
Right.
let people fucking live their lives. Let them
Right.
be how they want to be.
Right. Well, and I mean, it can go both ways, you know? Like, you can body shame someone for being too thin by telling them they need to eat a sandwich. Well, maybe that's how their body is.
Yep.
You know? Maybe that's how their body is.
about
Somebody
you not
put on
comment?
30, 40 pounds. You know what? Maybe they just went through a really hard time in their life.
Or they're trying, I promise you, they trying to figure it
Yeah.
out.
So, like, shut up.
Right.
But, yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch. I got to dive deeper into that.
Yeah, we do. We need to
I
dive
have
in
to look
on
into
that.
that. But I saw it and I was like, huh.
So it was just, they were indicted. So it
Yeah.
was just like the CEO, the president and CEO.
Yeah, it was two of them. I don't remember which ones it was. I think it was the owner and CEO. And then, like, you know, he had a female with him, like, that was involved.
Oh.
So I need to dive further into it before I, you know, start speaking on it and
Say something wrong.
distributing incorrect information.
That's false information.
Yeah, gosh.
What is fake news?
Yeah, fake news. Don't want to be that asshole. So, but I just saw it and I was like, huh, I need to definitely look into that. So,
It's interesting. I want to know more.
it's like everybody's fucking around. Like, ain't nobody behave.
No. Well, I think a lot of them are trying to behave right now, and they know what they did in the 90s.
They done messed around. Fucked around and found out.
They finding out now.
Yep. But it always starts with a documentary.
It
A
does.
Netflix documentary, and then it's like, oh,
Well, because it's always, I feel like
somebody's
talking, somebody's speaking up about it, and then you get like somebody that's like, hey, this is something. Let me put their voice out there, and nobody be listening until finally now people be like, well, I think we gonna have to listen to that.
Can you imagine being in a position, though, like where you could watch a documentary and go, it's my job to dig further into that. I'm going to see what I can find out.
Bitch, you would be
I need a
the
new
sure
job.
gerb.
I need a new job. I'd be like this, tell me more. Tell me more.
Let me find that out for
Yeah.
you. I got you on that one. I could do the research in the background, and you could do
I'll be the mouth.
the digging.
Yeah. I'll be asking the questions and I'll be throwing you the stuff. I just talked to so-and-so.
Looking at people's Facebook or socials. You'd be digging, looking at their background checks.
Oh,
Not
man.
background checks, but like repository.
Yeah. Love that move.
What do you call it? Not nosy.
No. I'm informed.
I'm informed.
I'm informed. It's not nosy. It is being informed. You always got to be informed. That's how they get you. Is if you're not.
Not informed.
That's how they get you.
I was scrolling a book, and I saw on Real Moms of Idaho. I hope you haven't seen this one.
Okay.
Lady says, how do I find out if I'm still married? Did you see this one?
No, but you have my attention.
This is all the rest
This
that
is
she
real?
posted. This is so real. She
Okay.
says, how do I find out if I'm still married? I got married in Hawaii 7 years ago and don't even remember where.
How is she sick? Like, how she not remember where? How crunk was she?
You got questions, right? Lots
How
of them.
crunk?
That's what somebody said. No judgment.
No, but how?
Were you drunk?
High, drugs.
Were you having a great time? How do you not know where? And then how did you let it go on for 7 years and not know?
Oh, can she ask the other party if she's still married? Does she know the other party?
I don't know.
There wasn't any more to it?
No more. I came to it too early. I should have gone back and looked at the things, which you might be able to go do, but I don't have my phone.
I got you, girl.
But
So.
yeah, my questions are also, Like, how do you not know that you're divorced? But where? Like, even if you were drunk, you're waking up and you're going to be like, where am I? Right?
Yeah.
So you're going to know. I just don't know how you don't know. I don't know how you don't know where you got married and if you're divorced. Like, people were thrown out. You got to go look at their type of repository like Idaho has. Did you find it?
No,
You should search married. Real Moms of Idaho. Search.
Hawaii married. How do I find out if I'm still... There's 179 comments on this son of a gun. I got married in Hawaii 7 years ago and don't even remember where.
I told you.
Like, that really is. That's all
it.
she gave you.
That's it.
This lady said, I'm so confused, but also now very invested in the rest of this story.
That's how I
She
felt.
said, all right, ladies, you spiked enough interest in my shit show. I'm a bit preoccupied till later this evening, but I will share the story when I can tonight. Be ready to live vicariously through me so none of you ever have to actually go through it, because it's by far the worst chapter/choice of my life so far. But I heavily learned my lesson and have grown so much wiser in the last 7 years.
Okay.
No regrets. but definitely won't do it again. I'm like this. Where you at, girl?
Yeah,
Where you at?
Find it.
I'm gonna find her when she be telling the story. Dang it. I don't know if she ever came back. Because you would think like that would be the top one. There's a lot of people.
There's some funny comments.
There is some real funny. There's lots of good memes.
Throw some in there.
Lots of gifts. Let's see. Do you still know his name?
Yeah.
I'd say that's the first step to finding out if you're married still. Call the courthouse if you know his name. If you don't, then man, I don't know. I'd still call the courthouse. Could you? Like, oh my gosh.
I want to know the story of the night.
I absolutely do. Because you and I started a whole podcast off of some of our bullshit. And a hashtag. Sure. And I'm thinking she might have some better bullshit than we do. Yeah. We got to find out who she is. Mm-hmm. We should reach out and bring her on as a guest.
Yeah, tell her we need to know the story.
Mm-hmm. We'll blur your face, ma'am.
I'll have to reach out after this and say, ma'am, we do a local podcast and we are very invested in this story and we'd love to
have the real story too. This lady said, I feel you. What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay there. It took me 6 years to end it. So this is a thing? Like people, like you hear about it, but you don't really think it's a thing, right?
Well, and I think that happens, but I think a lot of times, both parties are like, oh yeah, that was a stupid decision. But if you don't have the other party willing to help you get this fixed or figured out, it probably takes a while. And then if you don't know where they are, like if you didn't know the person, you didn't know where they were.
This lady says, if you didn't get divorced, then you're still married. And somebody else commented, actually, funny story, you can get divorced and not even know it. My dad's ex came up and left to live on a beach in California. And he posted in the newspaper, I believe twice, his intention to divorce, and he wasn't able to reach her. So the judge granted the divorce. She came around a year later, after all of that, and tried to pin some of her hospital bills on him. And he informed her that they're actually not married anymore. Huh. I mean, that's such an old school thing. Like, I'm going to...
post in the paper.
In the newspaper. I'm going to...
Well, if you can't get a hold of somebody...
notify you.
I bet they say you have to do your due diligence in trying to get...
Right.
And I guess that could probably be a way.
That's crazy. We got to find this girl.
Yeah.
You got to message her.
Okay, I will.
After you buy your pillow.
I'll message her before, this.
Yeah, I know that. So you'll have the whole ass podcast lined up for next week and still have a hurt neck. He's so annoying. Speaking of crazy things, I was speaking to somebody, and we're going to call them Jessica.
Okay.
Jessica was going through a hard time.
Okay.
Financially. And you know how people are crazy. Like, you think of crazy things to do to make money when you're desperate.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jessica's boyfriend sees an ad on Craigslist
Okay.
for somebody looking for worn underwear.
Jesus H.
So Jessica
Said, I got you.
I got you.
How much?
Boyfriend says, okay, because they got bills to pay.
Yeah.
You know, and you can keep your hourly job, but sometimes you gotta have extra. Okay. So boyfriend says, I'm gonna buy you some new underwear
Okay.
from Walmart.
You're going to wear them.
You're gonna wear them. She's like, okay. Gives them back. And, nope, you have to wear them all day. She's like, okay. Wore them all day. And then boyfriend delivers them in an envelope in person.
In person.
In person.
I wouldn't be able to look nobody in the eye. Here's my girlfriend's unders.
Yeah. Homegirl said, I got my bills paid and I was able to fill my groceries, my fridge with groceries. But then they took the ad down. So you couldn't sell my underwear anymore. She goes, but caught me up.
Oh my God. I think I know who this is.
I think it's amazing.
I mean,
Like,
you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
There are people out there doing worse than giving
Absolutely.
worn ass underwear.
Absolutely.
People
And there's
are
no way to trace
so
them back to you.
Fucking weird. People
Yeah.
are so fucking weird.
And there's no way to trace them back to you.
No.
I mean,
DNA wise.
well, yeah, but ain't nobody taking your underwear to a DNA lab. If they're asking for dirty underwear, they're dirty. They ain't worried
I just
about
don't know that, like, I'm showing up in person.
She wasn't.
Or having my boyfriend.
Yeah, well.
Like, it would be a drop somewhere.
It would be a drop. Check on her park bench at Julia Davis Park.
Exactly. That's what it would be. Or, like, I'm wearing something to disguise my face.
Yeah.
You ain't seeing me get into a car, so you can't get my license plate number.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear something I don't usually wear.
Right.
My face is going to be covered. Like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'd probably be, like, park bench.
Yep. I made the drop.
3/4 mile down.
But I think you have to do, and you know there's so much more of that going on now.
Girl, there's more than we don't even know about. But there's like teachers, they get paid shit. And like the ones that have gotten in trouble for being on OnlyFans, and it's like they're just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
I understand you don't want kids to get on there. They shouldn't be flaunting that they're doing it.
Right.
But
like
they're trying to supplement their income.
Yeah, because
The fucking economy
is shit.
And
it's hard.
Fluffing the numbers.
Yeah.
For show.
But I mean, there's people who buy like dirty socks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you put on the socks and wear them to the gym.
I'm going to Craigslist.
And
Is that where she found it?
Yeah.
I'm going there.
So I guess Craigslist has put,
a kibosh on it.
Yeah, a kibosh on it. But that's how all those like fetish sites have started. Because this was years ago.
Mm.
So
I still think it probably happens now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's those fetish sites for it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, people probably got websites.
Pay bills, girls.
I totally agree.
Yeah. So
you ain't hurting nobody.
No.
Pay them. Pay them. Do what you got to do.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought you'd enjoy that.
I do. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to smell my stanky cooch by the end of the day, you smell it. Just kidding.
I love that you just took it all the way there.
It's not, I mean, We all got coochies, and they don't smell bad, but
Okay.
after you be wearing a pair of underwears all
Courtney?
day, it's gonna have a smell.
I know, that's why they like them. Mm-hmm. I'm all Courtney.
Just saying.
Your mom is going to be listening.
My mom would probably be like, well, if you gotta do it, she'd laugh.
Yeah.
She'd be like, what the hell?
Where do you guys come up with this?
So we're going to visit Isaac for Parents' Weekend this weekend. We leave today. Mm-hmm. And he's laying out the
Rules.
well, not really rules, but he's laying out what's happening. And he says, we're going to play beer pong. We're going to go, we're making y'all breakfast. There's going to be a tailgate. And then we're going to go to the game and karaoke. And I'm thinking, I'm old as fuck.
As you're listing all this stuff off, I was thinking to myself, you are going to need Monday and Tuesday off.
I just don't know if
all
I
those
can
people.
do it.
You can
I
do
said,
it.
Isaac, I don't know if I used to play beer pong and was good at it, but I don't like a hangover no more.
No. Gosh, beer pong in a garage with all the cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah, gross.
God.
How about beer pong with whiskey?
And your cucumber melon body spray. Oh, beer pong with whiskey. Oh, God.
Worst time you ever had.
I should have died. I thought I was dying.
I bet.
Puked so hard I blew my blood vessels in my eye.
God.
Young and dumb. So dumb.
So I'm starting to feel like really old and worried, right? I'm like, I'm going to have a great time.
Get your electrolytes.
And now I'm like, oh God, maybe what if I'm like the mom that everybody hates and they're like, she's such a wussy. And Isaac's like, Mom, we play beer pong with water. And then I'm like, I got this. If I don't have to drink, I got it.
Yeah.
And
then you got to call it water pong.
I know.
Don't get me all stressed out.
They probably drink beer, but they play
No.
with water.
There go boys.
And then the karaoke's after the game. The game starts at 6. And I'm like, oh, that's way past my bedtime. And Josh is like, we can go.
Hold on. The game starts at what time?
6.
And you said that's past your bedtime?
No, karaoke's after the game.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not tracking today.
You got it?
I'm there now. I get the itinerary laid out.
So Josh is like, we can go for a little bit. I'm like, I know.
I'm
just going to have to sleep in.
Are you going to sing?
So that was my next question is what song?
Pink Pony Club.
So I was like, do I do it?
Isaac would die.
He would die. And
he'd be like, Mom.
There's kind of a story behind that, but he don't want me to say it, so I got to respect that. But it would be fucking hilarious if I sang the Pink Pony Club.
Absolutely. How much I'll pay you.
And have somebody video it?
Yeah.
I know.
You got to at least, start the song.
And then be like, fine.
And then be like, I'm kidding. I love you, buddy. I'm kidding. I won't do that. Be up there on the stage, swinging your hips and stuff. God, he would die.
He would die.
But come on.
I think he might turn it off before.
He would get up on stage and push you, probably. Go on.
But what good songs would you do? Like that everybody would love?
Duh.
What one?
Friends in Low Places. Garth Brooks.
That's a good one.
Everybody loves that. The young kids know it. The parents are gonna know it. You'll have them all eaten out of the palm of your hand if you do that.
What's the one with the boy from Detroit?
Huh? Eminem?
No, it's an older song.
Eminem?
It's an older song.
How do you say that word? Eminem?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
You just feel like you had a stroke.
I'm like
an Eminem. Eminem.
It's one of those words, though. Do you ever
Eminem.
forget how to say a word?
Sometimes I feel like you sometimes will say a word and you're like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's what just happened. I totally interrupted you. I'm like, am I saying that?
Had a skip in that brain.
Boy from Detroit.
A boy and a girl, and they meet. And it's like, I'd have to look it up. on your phone.
Jack and Diane.
Is that what it is?
Two American kids
growing up
in the heartland.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. That one.
Yeah. Life goes on.
No.
Oh, look out,
Not
Isaac.
that
I'm
one.
coming to Parents
Not
Weekend.
that one. Let's see. Hold on. I'm all getting on your phone.
I'm like, don't look at my Google search history.
No,
You're going
I
to be like,
won't.
you real dumb.
Where is your...
I'm a Googler. Okay,
let's see.
If you open up Safari, it's going to go to the iCourts. I've been informing. Did you find it?
Just a small town girl.
Oh.
Living in a lonely world.
Oh, yes.
Don't stop believing.
Midnight Train.
Going in. I'm gonna sing that one.
That one's a good journey.
Whitney.
Whitney's a hard one to karaoke.
Okay. Yeah, you can't be.
No, because, like, you can... She's fun to karaoke in the car.
Well, I won't be trying to sound like Whit.
Come on now. You really can...
But, see, I think it could be fun.
That could be fun.
I told Isaac, I was like, what if none of your friends like me? He goes, Mom.
Who cares? They're 18-year-old boys.
He goes, Mom, I think it's going to be annoyingly the opposite.
That's right, Isaac.
I said, what do you mean by that? He goes, it happened in high school. It's going to happen in college. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, you know. I'm like, oh. Sorry.
I'm cool as shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, you got it. I'm going to make those motherfuckers like me.
Yeah, you always on a mission for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this, not being able to see at night when you're driving.
I fucking hate it. And the lights that are coming at you.
So Sophia was working and she ended up having to work late, but she was house sitting for a friend of ours. And she's like, can you go let their dog out? I'm going to be late. He's an older dog, and so I'm like, I'm already laying in bed. I'm like, let me put my bra on.
Yeah.
And I have on my Halloween slippers. They're pink with little black bats. And I had on my black jammies that have like the waffle print.
Oh my God, you were matching. That's so cute.
But then I put on my long...
Yes, your trench coat.
My trench coat. Because it was so cold. I looked like a bag lady. No makeup, hair is mess.
So when she's dressed up, it's super cute. Super cute.
But I'll wear that son of a bitch over some comfy clothes, too.
And have her hair up, and she looks like the lady in Home Alone.
Yeah, I need the fingerless gloves and be carrying birdseed. Absolutely. So I text our friend, and I'm like, dude, I look homeless, but I'm going to your house. So if you see me on the Ring doorbell, don't do me dirty. And she goes, we're old. Who gives a shit? So it's in town.
Yeah.
And I could not see to save my life.
I hate that.
And I'm like, what are those red, white, and blue lights that I see? And they're not a cop. It was a wheelchair, and the guy had these two tube lights
going up
really high, and when they go fast and they lean back.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Whippets or something like that?
Maybe.
Anyway, they're red, white, and blue, and he was in his wheelchair walking his dog. I almost hit him because I didn't it wasn't that close, but
you think, what if I would have hit them?
What if?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what is that? And
I feel like he needs more
on the sidewalk. Something.
Yeah, on the sidewalk.
He was in the middle of the road.
Like something on your body to be reflective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dog.
Yeah.
Put the dog in a reflective vest or something.
Yeah, especially if you're in the road.
And it was so dark. So then I turn on her street, and there is people out in the driveway with like a solo stove going.
Oh, yeah.
A fire in the driveway. And I drive by them, and I'm like, it's so dark. I can't tell which house is hers. Yeah. Then a cop comes. I'm like, I'm getting arrested tonight. And I'm going to be booked looking like a homeless lady.
Can you imagine?
Well, then I pull up to her house. I'm like, I think this one's it. And I'm texting Sophia. I'm like, what does our house look? Red door, right? She's not answering me. I'm like,
I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm trying to do you a favor.
I'm like,
Answer me.
you're about to get me arrested.
And you're like, I know she's working.
Yeah, trying to talk yourself down, but like, I could not see. I felt like the blindest person. It's in a neighborhood. And I'm like, the street lights barely shine.
Then you stop like a bag lady in the front of the wrong house.
Yeah, that was my fear.
Somebody's like, somebody is...
That was my fear. And then I get a text finally from Sophia that says, Mom, there's a rock, and it has their last name on it. I was like, the dog's been let out. I love you. Have a good night. Could you imagine getting pulled over looking like that?
I
had a bra on.
Visibly see the photo in my head.
Yeah.
What mug shot. I can see it in my head. And you turn into the side
with my trench coat. Sometimes you just gotta be warm.
Oh, goodness. I love it. Well, I think that's it. That's all I got.
That's all. Hope you liked it.
So I hope you liked it. If you guys could like, share, or follow, we would appreciate it. But if you could also maybe leave a review on the podcast, like it, follow us there. That's going to get us seen more for other people. We would appreciate it if you would take the time to do that. We love you. We hope you have a good week. See you later, homegirls.